Welcome, class. It's been brought to my attention that many of you have not downloaded the uh, Respondus Lockdown browser for ALEKS. And so I'd like to kind of give you an overview of how to do that. I made an assignment. It's a Lockdown browser test. It's an ALEKS. It should be popping up for you to do right now, but this way so you guys get it downloaded on your device before the exam on Thursday. So let's get into how that process works. Okay, so you're in the Halo, you're in our class, and you use the, let's see if I can turn this a little bit. Sorry about that. So we go here, we go to class resources, go to ALEKS. I'm going to put that back there. Okay. ALEKS is loading. And loading. There we go. And I'm going to right away leave the instructor view and go to student view. Student view. I hope I have a student built for this class already. I did. Okay, cool. So, and you'll see it pop up here. It's due Thursday, but you really want to do it right away. It's one question. It's not even that. It's the easiest question from homework 1. So it's right down here, Lockdown browser test. I'm going to go ahead and go right there. Here it says download the Lockdown browser, which is required for the exam. And this is why I want you to do it now, because that's way you come ready to do the exam. You don't got to spend that time doing this before you actually start the exam. And this way, hopefully, you guys get out of here early or earlier. So first we need to download the Lockdown browser. We click on the link and it takes us to this window, and this will depend on what you have. So Windows, Mac, iPad app, Chromebook. I don't think anybody's using an iPad app, the iPad, to do it, but if you are, you can do this. The Chromebooks, you can do it also, but you may need to look at the help for that, because there is some issues with certain not models, but software on the Chromebooks. But mine's Windows, so I'm going to do that. And it's doing its thing up here now, right? It's actually working. I click download, it's done. And then it asks you if you want to make changes. You guys have, I'm assuming most of you have downloaded stuff, but I'm going to let it make changes to this device. I did have to wait till I got to my personal laptop to do this, because I don't have authorization to make changes on the school's computers. So English, and we let it go. It shouldn't take long. Install Wizard successfully installed the Respondus Lockdown browser OEM. Finish to exit the wizard. We're going to finish. Then I can close this window, go back to the test, which is here, and I can click launch the Lockdown browser. Now this is just the test for the Lockdown browser. It's to make sure you got it installed properly, and so you're aware of what's going to happen. So I click here and I wait, and then it says always allow ALEKS to open the link to this Lockdown browser. You can do it just once. You can click the always button. One of the things that does pop up is this note down here that says, oh, you need to install it and launch it again. Please, you do not need to install it a dozen times. You just need to, when whatever thing pops up, not this one, if you've downloaded it correctly, you open it, and then it's going to say, do you want to allow it to make changes? Do you want it to be able to shut down stuff? And the answer is yes. And now it's going to run. Oh, that's interesting. I actually have two devices. How weird. So it's running in both. You guys won't have this, but it closed my other screen. So that's kind of cool. It says you must close the following program before starting. Oh, I left my Teams up. Okay, Microsoft Teams. Do you want to close it? Yes, I do. It also says some game bar is open that I've never used. Close it. Wow, there's a lot. I will say that my son's the one who gave me this computer, so I'm assuming that stuff's his. It's all right. If you have a Mac, there's a lot of Siri things on your device, so you'll have this same sort of thing. Well, you'll have to close it a couple of times. Now I just hit start, and I get my question. Find the distance between G and H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay. So 6. Submit the assignment down here, and we're done. And I'll be honest, I don't really care what you get on this. I'm more that it opened and the lockdown browser worked. Okay? That's the goal of this. And then when you're done, you exit the lockdown browser. And there we go. And it takes you right back here. You can close this. And now, oh, wait, that was my student view. I'll go back into the student view. I didn't realize that. Now you'll see that it's gone from here. If I go to my assignments up here, I can see my lockdown browser test here. So I know that that's working. It's 100%. So I know that this student has it working. And this isn't going to be a problem. Then when you got a view upcoming to see the exam that's going to pop up, then the exam that's going to pop up on Thursday will be able to take, because you see it says lockdown browser and it's password protected. So my hope is this helps you guys download it, get it working. Please make sure you have it working by class time, and don't just wait till the last minute to do it, because then if there's a complication, you're going to struggle. What I've been telling students is if you have a problem downloading the lockdown browser and it's just not seeming to work, please take it to the Nerd Herd, their name, not mine, which is the second floor of the Student Union. The Student Union is the building that has the library. Just go to the second floor. They're open, I think, till I think they arrive about 8 or 9 in the morning, and then they're there till 5 or 6 in the afternoon. That being said, that if there's a few students in line, you may have to wait. You need to bring the device with you, and they can usually get it up and running in no time at all once they get to you. But again, if there's only 2 of them and there's 6 people in line, you're going to be waiting. And some of those problems that those other 6 have might be more in depth or take longer to do. So please give yourself enough time before you go there. So that's why I would like you all to do it tonight, tomorrow morning, and if it's not working, please get down into the Nerd Herd. If they tell you it's not something with your device, it's something with their software, with ALEKS' software, then you're going to need to contact ALEKS' tech support and see what they tell you. And you can get to their tech support. Interestingly enough, this page is their help page. This is actually specifically support for the lockdown browser. So this is where you can run a check and do some troubleshooting and stuff like that. So this was a great resource for you to be able to install it on your device. All right. I think that's it. Keep practicing. Be ready for the exam on Thursday. Have a good evening.